encouraging asset allocators to think seriously about Bitcoin is it is not only a risk-on asset, but during the regional bank crisis last year, it appreciated as regional banks were falling apart. The most compliant exchange out there. Coinbase has had a magnificent move since all of the regulatory concerns were plaguing it last year. I think it's up more than fivefold. And so this is simple portfolio management. There are other stocks in the portfolio that are lagging. This has had a great move. And so it's simply trimming, profit taking, and really nothing more than that.
Cathie Wood, a visionary investor and founder of ARK Invest. In this video, Cathie Wood will share her insights on why does she expect a spot Bitcoin ETF approval, citing Coinbase's compliance and Ripple's and Grayscale's successes. Why does she advocate institutional Bitcoin allocation as a unique low-correlation asset? How does she confidently foresee Bitcoin's continued price rise with increasing institutional, country, and company adoption? Let's hear the answers to these questions from Cathie Wood.
Well, one of the things that it's doing right is that it is, from a regulatory point of view, the most compliant exchange out there. Well, we think the odds are high, and the reason we say that is because of Ripple's win, Grayscale's win, but especially Ripple's win, and what we learned about securities and timing of issuance versus trading on a platform when something starts as a security and evolves into something else, not a security.
Coinbase has filed for a direct listing on the Nasdaq, which could make it the first publicly traded crypto exchange in the U.S. The company reported $1.3 billion in revenue and $322 million in profit in 2020, with 43 million verified users and $90 billion in assets on its platform. Ripple has scored another partial victory in its fight with the SEC, as a court ruled that the sale of XRP on exchanges and through algorithms did not constitute investment contracts. However, the institutional sale of XRP did violate federal securities laws, the court said. Wait a minute, everyone. Welcome to Bitcoin Zella, your platform for daily cryptocurrency analysis and news. Our mission is to keep it simple. Bitcoin Zella offers engaging information that is easy to understand. Our analysts keep their eyes on the latest news to provide valuable insights via email. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Join our community of 10,000 subscribers and experience the new edge with Bitcoin Zella. Subscribe now.
Yes, so if you look over the history of Bitcoin, the optimal allocation on average over this time period has been roughly 5%, maybe a little bit below 5%. That's the average. When we first put Bitcoin, or got exposure to Bitcoin through GBTC in 2015, the optimal allocation would have been less than 0.5%, but it's been rising. And I think one of the things that we learned in the last year that I think is encouraging asset allocators to think seriously about Bitcoin is it is not only a risk-on asset, but during the regional bank crisis last year, it appreciated as regional banks were falling apart. And so it has become a flight to quality asset as well. So think about that, risk on and risk off. Volatile to be sure, but risk on and risk off, that's quite something. And then the other thing to consider is institutions are, by and large, have not allocated to Bitcoin. And yet it is a new asset class. And they have to consider the ramifications of that from a diversification point of view. Diversification into a new asset class that is not highly correlated with other asset classes, stocks, bonds, commodities, and others, usually increases returns per unit of risk, which is what allocators want. And the other thing I'll note is the number of Bitcoin outstanding right now is a little over 19.5 million. The maximum number we will ever see is 21 million. So This scarce asset is getting scarcer, and institutions have not even gotten involved yet in any big way.
ARK Invest, the firm founded by Cathie Wood, is recommending an optimal portfolio allocation of 84.9% Bitcoin, based on its analysis of the risk-reward profile and the correlation of Bitcoin with other asset classes. Robert Kiyosaki predicted the downfall of the American Empire, likening its fate to that of the Roman Empire, and advised investing in Bitcoin, gold, and silver as a safeguard. Conversely, economist Peter Schiff described the recent Bitcoin price surge as a pump-and-dump scheme. A Grayscale study on the upcoming Bitcoin halving in 2024 highlights a fundamentally different market evolution due to on-chain activity and structural updates. Anthony Scaramucci of Skybridge Capital remains optimistic about Bitcoin, encouraging investment despite its recent price increase.
Yeah, as you know, we do 5-year plus forecasts, and so we're focused on how institutions and countries and companies might use this new asset class for different reasons. And so we think we've just begun from a price appreciation point of view. This is part of a journey. I do believe that the SEC giving the green light has encouraged institutions to think carefully about it and have a point of view. So we're in the learning phase right now, and I think over time that this movement into this new asset class will continue to push up the price. Whether it happens this year, you know, there are always short-term causes for volatility. So a 1-year period is pretty short, but over a 5-year period, our confidence is very high.
Technical analyst Michael Van de Poppe has shared his bullish outlook for Bitcoin and said that it could reach $250,000 in this cycle. He also said that Bitcoin could face some resistance at $50,000 and $58,000 before breaking out to new highs 5. The PPI data has raised concerns about the inflationary pressures in the economy, especially as the supply chain disruptions and labor shortages persist. Some analysts have warned that the Fed may have to tighten its monetary policy sooner than expected, or risk losing its credibility and control over inflation. 6. And do not forget to subscribe to Bitcoin Zella. The most important news will reach your inbox on a daily basis and for free. Not know why you haven't subscribed yet? If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more daily updates. Remember, knowledge is power, and we're here to empower you on your financial journey. Until next time, happy investing.